This is the ePlan, or the School Improvement Plan for Pi Beta Phi for the year of 2016-2017. This is designed to be a quick overview of the submission of our ePlan this year to make everyone aware of our school improvement goals. School planning team and the data. Basically, if you were involved in the SACS planning team last year, you were part of the school planning team for this year for the school improvement plan. Our parents will be Laura Phillips and Carl Giesling. The data, because we didn't have any TCAP data to pull from, we used a lot of the STAR data. Almost everything in the plan was discussed at the staff retreat this summer in regards to data through a data presentation. Not much of that changed, and that's pretty much what we submitted. In regards to school climate, our discipline has seen drastic improvement in regards to suspension rates from the years of 2013 and 2014. We cut all suspensions down by half. We cut it by more than half with our Hispanic population, almost half by our SPED population, and our ELL and BHN also saw a 50% decrease in suspension rates. Our students are on the chronic absenteeism rate list, with 19.2% of our students missing at least 10% of the school year. School year's taken to be 180 days. This means they missed at least 18 school days. First grade was the highest with 32.1%, and second and eighth grades were both the lowest at 14.7%. Now, this does not include excused or unexcused. This is all days that are absent that is taken into effect. Human capital at Pi Beta Phi. Last year we had a teacher attendance rate of 93%. Our teacher years of experience are as follows: 1 to 3 years, 14.6%; 4 to 10 years, 27%; 11 to 20 years, 35.4% of our teacher population. That's incredible. And also 21 years and over experience, 22.9%. I think a lot of this attributes to our success here at Pi Beta Phi. On top of an incredible teacher retention rate, we also have incredible teacher effectiveness. Now, we do not have the scores back from the state yet for 2015-2016. However, for the year of 2014-2015, you can see the chart that's applied here. 61% of our teachers, or 25 of them, are level 3 teachers, 19.5% are level 4, and 4.88% are level 2. We don't have any teachers that are level 1 status. We did have one that was partial exemption, and we have 5 teachers that were level 2 teachers. For the year of 2015-2016, we expect to see this increase to a larger portion to be level 4 teachers, a larger ratio of level 5 teachers, and a smaller number of level 3 teachers. We do not anticipate any level 2 or level 1 teachers for 2015-2016. There's a section for additional areas in the ePlan, and it focuses on 4 main things: RTI, technology, access and use, professional development, and parent involvement. First of all, with RTI, a lot of that stayed the same because we are now K through 8 with our RTI offerings. We did receive new Fontes and Pinnell intervention materials. Most grade levels, when we're talking about the 80% of our students in Tier 1 meeting at our grade level expectations for fidelity purposes, most of our grade levels did meet that 80% mark. The only 2 grade levels that did not meet it in either reading or language arts would be 7th and 8th grade. Technology access and use. Google Classroom was highlighted here, as well as some information about learning.com. And the Google Classroom is very cutting edge, and that'll be very impressive on our ePlan. Professional development was vast. This included Marcia Tate, Dillard, Diller, Rick Shelton, Google Classroom, and various other job-specific PDs, such as if you're involved in RTI, you may have went to an Ames Web training. We didn't list those specifically on this PowerPoint, but those are spelled out on the ePlan. And fourth, parent involvement. This was a lengthy discussion about the PTA, their grants and their activities, such as the Pi Beta Phi 5K, as it should be. This is one of the strongest pillars of our school, and one of the reasons why we're so successful. As far as our accomplishments go, We have a vast history at Pi Beta Phi of academic excellence. We also talked about PAC. We talked about our great PTA partnership, as well as community involvement and RTI. This is a lengthy piece that was put together by Ms. Woods, and it goes into great detail. It's well written, and I expect this to go through and pass. So this is the part that everybody actually needs to know. Priority needs based on the needs assessment and looking at the data. First is chronic absenteeism. We have to address this at 19.2% of our population. That puts us on the state list for chronic absenteeism. The county is also on this list. What did we do? Well, last year we employed Michelle Johnson. She also has this practice of making absences and check-ins visible. If you've ever been to the office, whenever they're checking in, they've got two places where this is posted, where it is ubiquitous, and everyone can see it. And also making interventions earlier. We're trying to be proactive and play offense instead of defense, and we're making those phone calls and having those meetings earlier than we did last year. We're also trying to increase reading achievement. This is K through 3, all subgroups. This is aligned to a county goal, and we've had a lot of county professional developments aligned to this goal. Third, for our school, we need to increase math achievement in grades 5 through 8. This goal is primarily pulled from the achievement on the STAR test, and this goal will be addressed through RTI. This goal will probably change next year after we have some kind of assessment data that comes from the state. Last but not least was the school prioritized goals and strategies. This part's still under construction. Now, we have it complete as a school level, but we're awaiting the LEA or the county to be approved by the state. It was sent in once and then sent back for revision, as most ePlans are. Our prioritized goals and strategies must align to the LEA goals and strategies. So if the LEA has to revise a strategy, then that's going to go ahead and make us have to revise a strategy or a goal as well, because they are linked up and they have to integrate. So if they include a new goal or strategy, we'll have to go back in and mirror that goal or strategy within our ePlan, which we'll do, and won't be a problem. School planning team will meet after the LEA approval and before we submit to the LEA. And that's it for the ePlan. This is the quick and dirty of what we're turning in this year, and more updates will follow.